Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Lyric from Lovely Lyric Games, and today we are introducing you to the Perez family. So the Perez family is made up of 6 Sims and a pet, plus there is someone they have a relationship with who's not going to be directly in the world, but I put them like where I put all the default Sims, where they're just like not in the world, but they still technically exist in the save file. So the Perez family is one of the NPC families who I am putting in the Willow Garden townhomes. These are the townhomes in Foundry Cove. I think I'm leaving that one empty, so I believe Foundry Cove, this is like what it's going to look like. We have the apartments, couple houses, and then these gorgeous townhomes. I need you to understand, so long on the shells of these townhomes, which I know they are just like long squares, but like I spent a lot of time figuring out the color combination I wanted to use, this sort of trim, the little porches, and I think it actually came out really freaking cute. So, with all that being said, let's get into the Perez family. We're gonna hop right in Cass, and that way we can introduce you to everyone in this family. You can kind of see who these people are, what they're all about, etc. So the Perez family, we have the mom and 5 kids who are placed down in the world. So our mom is named Constantaza. I'm probably butchering it, apologizing in advance, but I am going to get my face away so we can read her traits real quick. So my sort of theory is that Constantaza married her high school sweetheart, and they were both really big partiers in their like teenhood. And I theorize she was a teen mom with Alejandra. She ended up settling down, and she was a stay-at-home mom for a very long time. She was into partying kind of with her next couple kids, but with her last 2, she really sort of began to mature and began to realize she wasn't happy with her husband, and so she took the time and effort and energy. She also started seeing Alejandra. They were from Strangerville, and my like headcanon is like Strangerville, like it's a fun place to be. There's like fun stuff you can do, and also with like the possession and stuff that people have. Like I thought in my brain that she was really into partying and stuff, but as she matured, she started dreaming of more like a suburban life in Willow Creek. She started seeing Alejandra be more of a partier, and she wants her kids to be successful. She doesn't want her kids to feel like that. And I think the breaking point for her was when she found out she was pregnant with Renata. She's like, no, I'm done. I'm getting the divorce. I am moving my kids to Willow Creek, and we are girl bossing it. So that's my sort of theory about the lore behind this family. The man who I said they have a relationship with, who isn't in the world, it's her ex-husband. And the father of her 5 children. So, for outfits, I wanted to be like mom, but still like MILF core. And I think that's really what she gives. The pointed shoes, just, I don't know. There's something that tells me like old, modest person. But these are her everyday outfits. So this is kind of like little dress, and then most of hers are kind of just like, I think she doesn't really have any long tops. I think she was pretty used to the heat. Formal. I love this outfit. I think she just, the red lips she devours, and the back. Ooh, and I love the moles on her. Oh my god, guys, I was so happy when The Sims gave us moles. This too, like, she is nothing to scuff at. I mean, she is just gorgeous, and like this, she is going to come dressed to please. And I kind of have her throw her hair up in a claw clip for exercise. I think that's fun. I think she looks really cute with this hair, and like the no makeup, she's just absolutely stunning. This is an outfit too that she might exercise in. Oh, and it looks so cozy. And then that too, like, she's still kind of mom core, like you can tell she's older, but you can still see like the youthful sort of spirit in her, I think. And for sleepwear, this, which is, I think, freaking adorable pajama set. We have this, which is, also just super cute, kind of fuzzy with the little, I don't know, she feels like she'd be very soft. Like, I feel like she puts on a tougher exterior, but inside she is really soft and fuzzy, especially with the kids. And then this is her sort of fun adult outfit. We have, for party wear, this was kind of like her nicer party wear in my brain. This is still nice too, though. And this is actually not a dress. This is a set, which I thought was really cool. I didn't realize that these match the way they do with, like, the lines, but I think that looks, she eats that up. And then this dress from Love Struck, this is kind of like, I feel like her going out. Not that I really think she goes to the club much anymore, but, like, if she gets a party invite, the kids are with their dad. She's getting turned, guys. For swimsuits, I think this one is so freaking cute. Is this from the swim pack? Yeah. I love the swimsuit pack. That pack, I've been wanting something like that for so long, so when they released that kit, I was so happy. Hot weather, this is the outfit you first met her with, because it's summer in Willow Creek right now. This is her other hot weather outfit. I really like the lace back detail here. I feel like it looks kind of simple from the front, but fancier in the back, and it's not too... Top's more form-fitting, but the pants are a bit looser. I think that looks cute. And for winter, she has this sort of, just cute brown jacket with the turtleneck. And then this, like, cozy, like, orangey sweater I thought was really cute. And a little bit of a darker lip. So that is our mom of the family. And now, let's look at her oldest daughter, Alejandra. Oh, wait. Relationship dynamics. So, with her kids, my sort of headcanon is she starts seeing her first two kind of be more, like, slacking off of school, not working as hard as she likes, so she's pretty strict with both Alejandra and Aruto. With Mariana, Mateus, and Renata, she's supportive with all three of them. And I feel like she has the ability to switch from strict to supportive if her kids kind of turn their things around, but she's not afraid of a little tough love. So now let's look at Alejandra. So Alejandra is a teenager, and she is a party animal and also high maintenance. She has the live fast teen aspiration, and she gets the relatable trait from that. For activities, she likes dancing, knitting, romance, and wellness, and doesn't like singing, research and debate, or photography. For colors, she likes purple, red, and white, and dislikes green and brown. She likes talking about affection, discussing interests, gossip, physical and physical intimacy, but she's not a fan of silly behavior, potty humor, jokes. For decor, she likes luxe, modern, and Queen Anne decor, but she doesn't like shabby or vintage decor. For fashion, she likes polished, preppy streetwear and doesn't like rocker or outdoorsy. For sim characteristics, she likes argumentative, artsy, emotional decision maker, high energy, and spirited sims, and dislikes rascals, homebodies, hardworking, or ambitionless sims. And for music, she likes classical, Latin pop, and romance, and dislikes R&B and new disco. For turns on and turns off, because she is a teenager, she is attracted to arts and crafts, highly skilled interpersonal performer, and taken sims with a good sense of humor. And she is not attracted to slacker, media technology, nature, broke, or academic sims. I was kind of making her to be pretty similar to her mom, like in my head. She is attracted to argumentative, artsy, emotional decision maker, high energy, romance enthusiast, and spirited sims, and not attracted to pessimistic, nature enthusiast, homebody, egotistical, or ambitionless sims. For romance style, she likes flirting and mess around and doesn't dislike any. For hair color, she likes black hair, brown hair, and purple pastel hair, and she is not attracted to white or hot pink hair. Outfit color, she's into brown, black, and red clothes and doesn't like green or pink clothes. And for fashion, she's attracted to polished rocker and streetwear fashion and not so much country or outdoorsy fashion. So for outfits, this is her first everyday outfit. My kind of thing is like she's kind of a popular, like trendy teen. Like, that's sort of what my brain was thinking, so I was trying to, like, lean into that with the outfits. I also think this heart necklace is so cute. And I think she has such soft, dainty features, and she definitely does wear a little makeup, but she does keep it more natural. She's not doing anything too crazy. This I thought was cute and fun, like, with the pink heels and stuff. I think she thinks she's, like, super hot shit. Like, confident girl. And now this actually looks very mature on her. But I feel like she can serve professional sometimes. And then this is like her comfy, cute, it's kind of chilly out, more wintry outfit. I love the like light wash torn jeans. Mwah. So I was really leaning into like, what do I think she would like for like formal? And I know like quinceañeras are a very big deal, and so I think in my mind that's kind of what I was going for with this, and I think she looks like a freaking princess. She's beautiful. This formal dress too, I also think could be like for a school dance. It's a little like spicy for a teen girl with like all the backlacing, but it's gorgeous, and the hot red looks so good on her skin tone. And then I gave her a matching dress with her mom. Honestly, I don't even remember if that was intentional or not. For exercise, workout wear, athletic, oh my god, that's the word I was looking for. We have this cute little outfit, and I tried to make her have like these like kind of matching sneakers that match the clothes. This one, which is just more like a shirt instead of a jacket, and then this one, which is sort of that baggier sweatshirt. And I feel like she would only want to wear like an athletic skirt. Like, she has to be viewed as at her best at all times. So for sleepwear, I gave her this. This, which I think just looks super comfy cozy. This, which I thought the baggy pants looked like I could just curl up and go to sleep in that. And then this is her sort of funky, fresh little adult outfit. For party wear, I gave her this, which I think actually looks very, like, professional, put together. Is her makeup on? Yeah, I was gonna say. She was wearing makeup too. Oh, I thought this was fun. This is giving like a mega girl boss. Oversized blazer, fancy skirt, pointed shoes with a bow. I was thinking like girl boss. If you guys can't tell, I'm not the biggest into fashion, but I'm trying my best. I think it's better than some of the stuff EA's come out with anyways. This outfit, which I was thinking like Mean Girls-esque vibe. And then this is her like kind of party club outfit. I love this shirt. I think the ribbed pants all the way up the thigh, and I think she just loves the boots with the heels with the bow. And then for swimwear, she has this and this. For hot weather, this is one of her outfits. This is what you originally saw her in. And this is her other hot wear outfit. I just love the butterfly top, guys. Okay, I was looking for a way to use it. But I kind of also make her coordinate her nails to her outfits. As you can kind of see here, she did like a flip. So all her outfits have different nails, which I think is fun. Oh my god. Get out the nail view. Okay. And then for hot weather, I think the little beret, like, I feel like this is giving, like, she's about to go work on a painting vibe. And the same thing here. I think this is super cute. And now we are moving on to Aruto. So Aruto is a goofball, and he has the playtime captain aspiration. And I do know they have 2 children. He is older, and I will show that in live mode. For likes and dislikes, he likes bowling, comedy, mischief, and video gaming, and he is not a fan of singing, pottery, or knitting. He also enjoys blue, brown, and red, and he dislikes pink and yellow. For conversation, he enjoys jokes, pranks, silly behavior, small talk, and he is not into arguments, deep thoughts, or stories. For sim characteristics, he likes argumentative, funny, high energy, nature enthusiast, and rascal sims, and he dislikes hardworking sims, artsy sims, egotistical sims, and ambitionless sims. And for music, he likes DJ booth, new age, and new disco music, and dislikes classic and soul music. So for Aruto's outfits for everyday, I was kind of giving him like a relaxed, kind of more athletic kid vibe. So these are his everyday outfits. I kind of think he's a little more like silly, rough and tumble. He likes to be outside. For formal, I think his mom would dress him up in this nice little red suit. I think he looks very handsome. He's a very handsome young man. He has this sort of formal outfit. And then look at him. Oh, he's such a little guy. Athletic, we have this outfit. I thought this was cool because I think this is supposed to be like a jersey or something. For like, I don't know, soccer. This sweatsuit I think was fun. And I think he really likes his tennis shoes. And also a big fan of the red outfit. That's definitely supposed to be like some sort of jersey. Yeah, I thought the spooky, scary skeleton onesie was just freaking adorable. The void critters were so cute. And the little soccer onesie. I think he is somewhat athletic. He's really into playing around, so I don't know. I thought that was cute. I think this with the little red bow tie is freaking adorable. And, he also has this sort of like flannel. This is his more casual party wear. And this is like maybe not as formal as the first one with the suspenders, but still, you know, still want to be a little dashing. And then I gave him the little gnome swimsuit, and he was definitely supposed to have two. I think I also gave him these. For hot weather, this is his first outfit you saw him in. I thought the little shark slides were adorable. I had to give it to him. And then this with the little character I thought was super cute. And then for cold weather, he has a little snowsuit and a little jacket. And for his relationships, I forgot to do this with Alejandra, but that's okay. We'll see her relationships with everyone else. He is jokesters with Alejandra, close with Mariana, jokesters with Mateas, and jokesters with Renata. He's a goofball. I figured he was kind of more of a jokester with everyone. With Mariana, she is... With Mariana, I'm going to show you her personality. I'm going to hide my face. So, Mariana, she is a bookworm, and she has the whiz kid aspiration, which she doesn't get bonus trait for. Hobby, she's into bowling, photography, piano, and pottery, and she's not into wellness, mischief, or dancing. For color, she's into blue, white, and yellow, and she's not interested in red or green. Conversation, she likes affection, discussing interests, jokes, and stories, and she doesn't like small talk, gossip, or deep thoughts. For sim characteristics, she likes artsy, cerebral, hardworking, homebody, and rascal sims, and she's not a huge fan of spirited, high-energy, emotional decision makers, or argumentative sims. And for music, she really likes Latin and singer-songwriter and strange tunes, and she's not too into R&B or Baroque music. So for Mariana, I was really leaning into a little more of like a nerd girl. I think her little side braid is adorable. This is one of her everyday outfits. The like little dress with the sandals. This with the little tie-up flannel and jeans, I think is just super cute. This with her little shirt tucked in, she's being all fancy. And then this cute little cat sweater. I'm sorry, you expect me to not use that? That's freaking adorable. For formal, her mom, she cleans up pretty nice. I also kind of wanted her to look a little bit more like mom, so for her formal wear, she has this very similar hairstyle. Or might honestly just be the same scale down for kids. So she has this cute little yellow dress, which I think she's like a little ray of sunshine. She has this little outfit with the skirt. And then she also wears this little dress. For athletic wear, we're back to the usual hair and glasses. And she has these cute little sneakers which match her outfit. And she's wearing this little yellow and blue overalls. And then she has this little brown and yellow like hoodie sweatpant outfit. And then she has more of like a cooler t-shirt jersey outfit. For sleepwear, she had to have the freaking bunny slippers. And honestly, this moon, kind of freaking creepy. But I felt like she'd be sort of into the space and stars, so I'm just sucking it up. And then there's this cute little set. And then this cute little void critter onesie. For party wear, she has this cute little dress. I love the flowers on it. I like how it looks more knit too. This dress, which I think with the little jean jacket, this just reminds me of like stuff I wore as a kid, so I'm like partial to it. And then this cute little skirt with like a nice shirt outfit. For swimwear, she has this one piece, and she also has this more like scuba diving suit, wetsuit. For one of her hot weather outfits, she just has this simple tank top and jeans, and then she has this cute little tank top. I like the texture of it. I think the frills are really fun. For cold weather, she has this little blue set, and then she also has this with like the little beanie and the scarf. I think that's really fun. Her dynamics with everyone. She's distant from Alejandra, close to Aruto, close to Mateas, and close to Renata. And now Mateas is a little inquisitive toddler. So for his outfits, I was really trying to lean into what I think Constantaza would put him in, and so I think the little red fire truck is freaking adorable. I gave him this llama outfit. This little bear sweater I think is so cute. And then this little puppy dog, because they have a dog. I was like, oh my god, I have to. This little vest bow tie, I think he looks freaking adorable. And then the suspenders, like I'd would let him be like a ring bearer at my wedding. Like, look at him and those little, and his little full-blown suit. And then he's a little monster at night. He also has the little fox pajamas. And the little cowboy horse. I think that's so cute. And then he also has this vest thing from Formal in a different color because toddler wear is a lot more limited than even kids. This is one of his formal outfits, or one of his party. And then, I gave him this little vest. I thought this was like really cute. And then for swimwear, he has these little swim trunks and those little swim trunks. And then for hot weather, he has this little overall set and this little t-shirt and shorts. And then for winter, he has this cute little snowsuit, which I think is freaking adorable. And then he also has this with like a hat and then just like a jacket and little snow boots. And for his dynamics with everyone, he is close to Alejandra and Mariana and Renata, and he's jokesters with his brother. Little Renata is the family infant, the baby of the family, and she is sensitive. So for her, a similar thing with her brother is I was trying to make the like vibes of the outfits all work, and so like what I think Constantaza might want to dress her in. I think this little pink like overall set's adorable. This little red top with the brown pants and the little matching shoes. This little bunny with the cute little pants with the bows. Guys, I freaking love making infants in this game. And then this little dress, and I think the little pigtails are so freaking cute. And then for formal, I gave her this cute little star dress and this adorable, like longer long sleeve dress. I think this might have come from Life and Death. And this freaking onesie with the peaches, I think is so cute. This little bear onesie is like one of my favorite things in this game. I can't lie. And then this little elephant, I just thought she was so cute. And then she has this little dress for party wear. She also has this cute little outfit, which I feel like kind of matches with Matea's. And then she has this cute little just like skirt, leggings, and shirt. Oh my god. Like little blouse. And for hot weather, she has a little tank top and shorts. And she also has this little one piece set with strawberry. I freaking love strawberry, guys. That's so cute. Then for winter, she has this little snow kit. And then also a little jacket and pants to keep warm as well. And last but not least, we have Valera, which is the family dog. She is a mixed little mutt, and I freaking love her. She is friendly, a couch potato, and a sleuth. And she's just a little furry baby. And then she has everyday outfit. She has one with the collar, and then one without. And then for walking, she just has the same collar. So that was everyone in the Perez family. We're going to jump out of cast so I can give you a tour of their little townhome. And here we are back in Willow Creek in Foundry Cove at the Willow Garden Townhomes. So they live in this unit, which I believe this unit is 101. I wonder if it will say anywhere. Anywho's and what's its. Let's go right into their house. So when you first walk in, there's like a little foyer, which has the staircase, which leads upstairs to the second floor, a little downstairs bathroom that I couldn't really figure out where else to put, and then it has the thermostat. There is a security alarm system here to not deal with the burglar, and also this little cute, I love using this little cute clothing rack. If you come in, we have an entrance to the kitchen. If you look, there the walls are, this is kind of the layout of the room. And so in the kitchen, we have this just little family bulletin board, kind of a brown theme. We have the fire alarm, pet bowl, everything you need to get the kitchen running. And then there is this little dining table as well. We also have a little like area they can just eat in here too. We have a little toy bin for the kids and a bookshelf. And then on the main floor, we have a little TV, a dog bed, obviously, for Valera, couch, two things there. She does have a little doggy door out back and this cute little toy. And then the kids all have a dollhouse they share out here. And I guess while we're on the main floor, we can show you the little patio. So each of the townhomes has a little yard area, not anything too big, but better than nothing. So they just have simply out here a little grill, a little table, and then she also has a monkey bar for the kids. So then if we go to the second floor, we have this great little area, the walkway landing when you walk up, and then this is literally just the hallway for the whole floor. So I tried to make this in mind for like what the kids, as they age, like what the rooms would look like. So the main like bathroom that all the kids share is right here. It has tub bath combo, sink, toilet, and a little like storage cabinet for stuff. This is Alejandra's room, so she's into knitting. So I gave her, she has the smallest room, but she's the only one who won't be sharing a room. So she has this little speaker, she has a knitting thing, a little chair, so she has somewhere to knit. It's a bit comfier than her desk chair, her bed, and then this little dresser. And then what I did was, so in my head, they're going to be her long term, obviously. So when the kids age up, I still want the house to be functional when they're not an infant and a toddler anymore. So we are going to have a room that is now Mariana's, but will also be shared with Renata. And then this boy room, which is for Aruto, but will eventually be shared by Matea's. So each of these rooms kind of follow the same layout. They have a little desk along the wall, the bunk beds, which you can see in the boys' room. They have a stuffed animal and a little chair, a bookshelf, and a little dresser. So pretty basic, but enough for them to kind of have some of their own space. And then out here, they do have a little family computer and desk, and they also have a little one of the art stations for the kids. And then in Constanteza's, the master bathroom, this is where she has the stuff for the infant and baby. So, like, I'm sure this layout would realistically change after Renata and Matea's age up and move into those rooms, but obviously this is an NPC family, so I just wanted to make it functional, but also kind of still fit the vibe. So she, in my brain, she wants each of her kids to just have their own space, so she is taking on the responsibility of having, until they're like old enough so they're like sleeping through the night, like Aruto, or she doesn't want Aruto and Mariana to be bugged by their younger siblings, so she has a spot for Matea's and Renata to sleep in her room. So she has a little toddler bed, the crib, the changing table, one of the little baby play mats, and then she has a dresser for her clothes. And she does have a master suite, which just has the shower, tub, little vanity, and toilet. So their house is pretty simple. I just wanted to make it like a little functional family home. And all these townhomes will have different layouts. Now, I haven't actually made any other families in there, and at least one or two of these will probably be kept empty, and you can see this one and the one on the end have room for more, they have more bedrooms than the middle three. But with all that being said, I think that is, oh no, never mind. We have stuff I want to show you in person. So, in terms of aspiration and stuff, with her soul's journey, I feel like because she did a lot of that growth, leaving her husband and finding her happiness and what she wants, I got her to the quite a journey part of soul's journey. Her job, she is a competent clerk. She's a level 3 salary person, and she makes 25 an hour. In terms of skills, Constanza has 5 charisma, 5 cooking, 3 handiness, 3 logic, 7 parenting, 3 photography, 5 romance, and 3 writing. Relationships. She is not super close to Alejandro. She's pretty close with Mariana and Martinez Renata, and she's a little less close with Ruto. And then she is going to be friends with her next door neighbors as well. I just haven't set that up in game. And then this is her ex-husband. Obviously, they're not on very great terms. So for her bonus traits, she doesn't want kids right now, obviously. She is responsible. She has bad manners. She has uncontrolled emotions, but she's compassionate, but she's also argumentative. She has fear of eviction. She earned her high school diploma online because she was a high school dropout. That is important. She has a reward trait, charismatic crooner. She is cisgender, only attractive mask sims, and I gave her the frugal and speed cleaner traits as well. She also has the energetic lifestyle. For Alejandra, she hasn't really done anything with her aspiration yet. She's high school C student, but actually she's going to be kind of like she's on some shaky terms. She's not doing the best. And I don't think she's really into cheer or anything like that. For skills, she does have some skills. She has 3 charisma, 4 romance, 3 cooking, and I'm going to give her like 2 of the knitting skill as well. And relationships, she kind of has various ones. She hates her dad. She's bad with her dad. Her dad is hot-headed, childish, and shady. He's not the best sim. He also is in the military. Simology. She has fear of being judged. She doesn't have any bonus traits because she's a teen. Oh, and for her her traits are set up, her character values, so you can see she's gonna be kind of irresponsible with uncontrolled emotions and be argumentative, but she has decent empathy and her manners are like slightly positive. She's also a people person. He is a C student. He's just pretty average. He just has the sort of base skills. These are Aruto's relationships. He is more neutral with his dad. He doesn't really feel one way or another. His neutral confidence, and he is pretty good with emotional control, empathy, and conflict resolution, but not so good with responsibility or manners. Mariana, she is actually, this needs to be fixed. She's going to be an A student. She is a little smarty pants, right? And these are her relationships with everyone. She's also pretty neutral towards their dad. She has neutral confidence. Her trait, she has decent manners, she's responsible, she has better empathy, but she's not good with emotional control or conflict resolution. And then for the little baby, one of his quirks is he loves books. Oh, I love that. He is pretty decent. He doesn't have any super bad traits. And then, and she frequently sneezes. That's adorable. And then she doesn't even have the option menu yet. So those are sort of, I think, the last, important things to note for the family dynamics. But I think they're really happy, and I really like their story because it sort of, shows how some people might have thought she was happier in her old life, but she is really happier now, even though it might be a bit tougher than it originally was. She has her kids, and they have a place, and that's really what matters to her. So I think, with all that being said, that is an overview of the Perez family. So I hope you guys like this family. They're really special to me, so I hope you guys like them. And if you have any comments, questions, ideas, feel free to drop them in the comments below. But until then, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!